Bang on a Can started in 1987, but it actually started a few years earlier in that Michael Gordon and Julia Wolf and I were all very close friends. Michael had been a student with me at Yale, and Julie had been a student at Yale a couple years later. And we would meet every day, and we would complain about our lives. Basically, we didn't have enough work, the music we liked wasn't getting played, and our music wasn't getting played, and we didn't like the way audiences were treating contemporary music. And after a while of moaning, we just thought, if we had our own kind of organization to do something, and if we did produce concerts, what could we change? One of the most important things was about how music was categorized, because I think a lot of times music is categorized by style. People think here's a club where I see jazz, or here's a venue where we hear modernist music, or here's a place where we see improvisation. And in each of those venues, you hear the music that belongs in that world that's innovative, and the music that belongs in that world that's conservative. You hear the music that's good in that world, and the music that's mediocre in that world, because things are by style. So we thought, what if you sorted the music completely differently in the world, and you didn't say what's jazz or what's opera or what's world music or what's folk? What if you just took the people who are the innovators in each of these worlds, regardless of their style, and put them next to each other? Would you then come out of the experience and feel that you lived in a world that valued innovation and not valued, we value jazz more than we value rock. We value academic classical music more than minimalism. People often say that what I am doing, and especially what Bang on a Can is doing, is genre crossing, that it's violating boundaries of some kind, that it takes something from this world and smushes it with something from that world. And it's interesting for me because I don't really see these genres as having solid walls between them. And more than that, I don't think the genres should have solid walls between them. I actually believe that there's good music and bad music in all different categories, and it would be great if all the great ideas could go out together and have lunch. It's also important for composers when they sit down, I think, to feel free to do whatever they are interested in. I just can't imagine living a world where you sit down and you think, my world is this big, and my job today is to live in this world that is this big. I really think the point of life, probably, but I only know music, so that's all I can talk about, is that you should go begin every project by thinking, today, I can do anything. I think we like boundaries because they make it really possible for us to understand things in the world. They make it really possible for us to put things where we can find them, to put emotions and experiences and society and different kinds of things. We can predict things. They make our life orderly. I think music's great value is that it's mysterious. Music doesn't communicate to you in an orderly fashion. It communicates with you in a primal fashion, which is not mediated by intelligence or category or predictability. It can, but it doesn't have to. Music's great gift, I think, is that it builds a bridge between people, whether they want it or not. You feel this thing, and it's powerful. That's a power. We like things in categories because that power can scare us. We want to know in advance what kind of experience we're getting into. But I think as a composer, I don't ever want to be in the place where I think my job sitting down is, I could create a range of mysterious things. Oh, but I won't. I'd much rather be mysterious.